Can you tell us why the Legacy Project? What does it mean to the Artists Co-op?
Well, about 4 years ago, our store manager at the time, Caroline Menzies, instigated the Trillium Grants proposal to our board. She asked our board, and their impetus behind it was the fact that our membership is an older membership. A lot of our members have going on 20 years they've been members here, and we needed an influx of youth. And we needed a way to reach the youth and explain to them what the co-op was about and help encourage art in youth. So this proposal was made for a Trillium grant to promote emerging youth in Grey Bruce. Caroline worked very hard on it, and there's several components of it. One of them is this legacy show that we're here today at. Another part is some workshops we'll be doing in high school. Another part is Next Generation, which is a core group of members that are between 16 and 29 that show probably about 5 months of the year. So we wanted youth involvement in the co-op. We wanted the co-op to become more community focused in that youth aspect. And I think Caroline wrote a great grant proposal. I took it over about a year ago. So this is still pretty fresh to me. This is my first legacy show. Everything that I do with the grant at this point is still fresh and new to me. So I think it's been a great program, and the response from the youths and from the parents and from everybody has been fantastic. Plus, it's great for the co-op. We have a gallery that has a new show in there nearly every month. So there's a reason for people to come down. They see the regular artists, but they know that there's going to be a new show in there this month. So come on down. Another sort of secondary reason is that gallery became open. That third gallery space did become open, and we were trying to think of a way, how could we use that gallery, how could it benefit us? And this is one of the proposals.
Right.
This show.
And it sounds too like the Legacy Project it's not just a one-shot deal where, okay, we're going to have an exhibition. It sounds like you're talking about workshops and sort of the whole almost training for young artists, giving them insights into what it means to be a professional artist, all the considerations.
That's right, and we do have a section of mentorship that we would like a lot of our members are. We have some members that are hobbyists. They have a job as well as do their artwork, but most of our members are professional artists. This is what they do for a living. This is their job, and they can mentor these younger students. We've matched some people up in the past. I had one of our Next Generation members had no idea about pricing, so I was able to talk to one of our members who's has a very calculated way of pricing art, and the two of them were able to talk about it. And so that mentorship is really important. And I think it is important for people to realize that the Artists Co-op is full of professional artists that want to help. We want to encourage the youth. It's a really important part of our presence, I think, as well as being a shop and gallery.
Right.
We have sort of a obligation to the community, I think, to help promote art.
Well, thanks very much, and congratulations, and we look forward to seeing more works in the Legacy Gallery.
Great, thanks,
Thank
Mike.
you.
Okay.
Can you tell us about your initial involvement with the Legacy Gallery?
Yeah, sure. I started here at the Artists Co-op as a Next Generation artist. So anybody, a youth, so between the ages of 16 and 29, this area is used to exhibit their work 5 months of the year. And one of the artists here at the co-op, Kate McLaren, who I had taken some pottery classes with, asked me if I wanted to exhibit my work here. So I went to school for art, drawing and painting, but I decided to use my photographs because it's more contemporary, more current work that I had. And I exhibited here. My first show was really successful. It was a group show with other Next Generation artists, and had some really great sales and good feedback from the community. And then I got to be a guest artist in the co-op, where members, they look at your work and decide if it might be successful, and then you get to try out a month, see how your sales go. And then another artist took a leave, so I got to take their spot in the co-op, and then I became a full member in April. So I've been part of the co-op since then, and I get to help out a lot with the Legacy Project. So we have a Trillium grant from the Ontario government to help support youth initiatives in the arts, and I work with Morag, our store manager, to do that. So
Wonderful.
It's a lot of fun.
For the Art and Craft Legacy 4 exhibition, you were the project curator?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit how was that your first experience as curator for this project?
Yes, it was. I was very excited to be asked by Morag to help out. I'd been helping her plan some workshops for the school board. I work as a teacher for Blue Water and also as faculty at Georgian College. So I get a lot of interaction with our teachers in the Blue Water board as well as some in the Catholic board. And so she asked me to help curate the show. We went around to schools to advertise the event. It's almost our 4th annual Legacy Art and Craft Show. So we got some great feedback, and we had a lot of submissions this year, over 70 submissions, which is record breaking. So it's been a great experience. It was my first opportunity to curate a show of this size. So I was a bit nervous, but Maury walked me through it, so that was good. And just been really successful. The feedback today was phenomenal, and even before the show was finished being hung, we had a lot of guests come in and check out the work, and they were floored by the talent. So pretty exciting.
And as a curator, of course, you get to award the Curator's Choice Award.
The Curator's Choice Award. It went to Brent Henry, who's a student at Saugeen District Secondary School, and it's called A Man Who Has Died Too Soon. And I picked this piece because I thought a lot of time and effort went into the illustrations. And it's kind of intricate in the way that it's put together. It's also a bit tongue-in-cheek, like a Monty Python type of design. So I just thought it was, it brought together a lot of cool design concepts. And I thought it was deserving. So it was really hard to choose, though. There are a lot of people.
I imagine. Thank you very much for talking with us, and congratulations on a really terrific exhibition.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure. Thanks.
Can you tell us a bit about your students' work that's in the exhibition?
Certainly. We have a variety of 2D and 3D work in the show, and our students have participated for the past several years in the Art Legacy Show. It's an awesome opportunity for them to see their work in a professional setting, and also to see their work amongst other schools' work, and just to be recognized and to celebrate the hard work and artistic merit of the work.
Right. This exhibition as an opportunity for student artists, what does it mean to them, and hopefully maybe to the continuation of their practice and involvement in the arts?
Well, any art show, our own school, Saugeen District Secondary School, we host a senior art show at the end of every year. The art show itself, I think, just sort of punctuates and gives them an opportunity to bring all their work together, to sort of reflect on the hard work and accomplishments that they've had through the year. But a show like this that actually has, some awards and a community that has come together, it helps them, I think, feel that the work, what they do, is valued, that their creativity and the time and energy that they pour into it has worth, and it's so satisfying to know that your work's been included here, and also potentially maybe you win an award to take home, and something to reflect on. And should a student be going on into some type of visual art field in post-secondary, having a show and having an award from a show on their curriculum vitae doesn't hurt either. So.
Right, so it kind of hammers home the idea or the fact that the arts aren't just a hobby; it's a profession and a career, and a major contribution to society.
Exactly.
Great.
Perfect.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a bit about your piece?
Yeah, it was something to push my boundaries as an artist, because I mainly use watercolor, and just the sheer size of it and the materials that they're used to, like the canvas and charcoal, I don't work. Just the sheer size of it and the materials that they're used to, like the canvas and charcoal, I don't work in that very much. So it was a way to push my boundaries, and I love his purity and simplicity of his work.
Right. So how does it feel to exhibit your work here and also win first prize?
I'm a little nervous at first to be here, but it feels amazing. I didn't expect any of this to happen. really just having it in here is an honor. I've always wanted to have my work shown publicly, so it's great.
And do you have future?
But it feels amazing. Yeah, I plan to go to art college or art university, not this year, but next year, and have my own studio and just do what I love, art.
And what mediums are you currently working in, and do you see your work evolving in any certain way?
Watercolor is my main. I have a physical art teacher, and that's her medium, and watercolor is just a favorite of mine. But I do want to branch out and try other things like this, even in acrylic and oils too. Just get a feel for everything before I decide on one.
Well, thanks very much, and congratulations.
Thank you. Any of
Congratulations on your first place in the student exhibition here at the Artists Co-op. Can you tell us a bit about your piece?
Sure, yeah. So it's called Al-Janahat, which is the Arabic word for wings. That is because I'm trying to learn the language. It's slightly first attempt. Anyways, I can tell you that it was made with a plasma art cutter and heat forging.
Now, is it all composed of, it looks like it's all composed of small pieces, so there's a lot of cutting and assembling?
Yes, that kind of thing. Actually, at the back there's a frame, and then each layer of feathers is all connected into one layer. They're not individual, but then you weld on the back. You weld it onto the back of the frame.
Right.
So yeah, it's each feather is obviously individually cut out, but they're not. I didn't have to weld each one on. So
Right. Yeah.
to cut down on the workload.
Is this your first time working in metal?
No, I've been working with it for about 4 years now. I actually have a little business running out of my backyard at the moment. It's called Kalai Metalworks, Kalai being the Tamil word for art, and that I made the business originally to fund a pipe dream of a trip from Thailand to Ghana, so I used the Sri Lankan word for art.
Right.
So I'm running that business, so I'm making metal roses. I've made a 4-foot metal globe that stood in City Hall for a couple months. I've sold work outside of Canada and all around.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so it's
And
going well.
why wings? What do they mean to you?
Wings. Not really sure. I love to draw, and pencil drawing. One of my favorite things to draw was wings because they required so much little tiny detail in every pencil stroke, and I thought they were really incredible. And I was working with metal and also drawing, and I was like, okay, why don't I put the two together? And originally it was actually supposed to be just the frame at the back, and it was supposed to be attached to a sculpture that was going to be placed on my mom's grave, actually. But it ended up being really big and awkward, so I was like, maybe
Right.
I'll downsize a bit for that project and just make this for now.
And do you see a future that includes involvement and creation in the arts for yourself?
I hope so, for sure. I applied to a bunch of universities and colleges for different design type programs, like industrial design and things like that, and I got accepted everywhere, which is great. So I hope to go to school for something like that. But there's so many things that I want to do that it's hard to pick and choose. At the moment, it's just kind of a hobby thing, and I'm still doing other
Right.
work. But
Well,
yeah.
thanks for talking with us, and congratulations, and best with all your future projects.
Thank you so much.